Good morning. So it's a pleasure to present the case studies on water integrated management in UNESCO sites for everybody today. So this presentation will be built on the key outcomes from the 3-year partnership between UNESCO and Aberdeen Charitable Foundation, and the project promoting sustainable development through UNESCO's programs and sites. We will learn how these sites manage water and aquatic ecosystems in an integrated way. So as you must have learned from the video of the first week, the project worked with 15 UNESCO sites, including biosphere reserves, geopark, World Heritage sites. The project aims to implement and promote innovative solutions to address challenges on environment and climate change. The 15 UNESCO sites from 15 countries are selected in the region of Europe and North America over the past 3-year cycles. The 15 projects are from 5 main areas, including water, biodiversity, climate change, disaster risk reduction, earth science, and this ocean. In total, 7 projects are relevant to water. These projects contribute to priority areas and expected results of UNESCO scientific programs, including IHP Intergovernmental Hydrological Program. The project contributed to multiple SDGs, notably SDG 6, water, SDG 15, biodiversity, SDG 4, education, in this case, education for sustainable development, and SDG 13, climate change. The project develops a series of metrics and indicators linked with SDG targets and indicators to assess how the projects contribute to the SDGs. Results so far from the first year and the second year, 10 pilot sites have concluded their projects, and 5 new pilot sites of the last year cycle are implementing their projects. So from this data dashboard, we can see so 41 research activities have been conducted. 515 aquatic and terrestrial species are mentioned and inventoried. New aquatic species were discovered. Water samples are analyzed. And second point is relating to the digital solutions or platforms that were developed. So as we can see, 12 digital platforms, such as Climate Atlas, Water Data Platform, Knowledge System with open access, have been developed, and they will be kept sustaining and functioning for the longer term, and also, of course, they will be scaled up at broader scope. And we can also see that the project results contribute to 13 evidence-based policy recommendations, so including 3 signed MOU. It showcased how the project could provide scientific data to support evidence-based policymaking process and facilitate political commitment in nature conservation. And when the projects were concluded, especially for the first year cycle and second year cycle, which has been implemented and concluded, the follow-up initiatives were developed, including longer-term projects and follow-up initiatives. So we may like to have a look at the 7 projects one by one. They are all relating to water management and aquatic ecosystem. And we can see how the different methodologies and schemes were developed and implemented. So the first project, it's by the Ori-Prespa Transboundary Biosphere Reserve from North Macedonia and Albania. It focused on analyzing the state of the natural values through species inventory and water analysis. So the strong scientific component for this project is very impressive. New aquatic species were discovered. We will, of course, communicate this discovery and promote the scientific results in a later stage. And we can also see that the local populations in the biosphere reserve have become more aware of ecological issues. The key findings and data are expected to contribute to environmentally responsible policies and a site management plan. In terms of the education component, the educational package developed by Ori-Prespa in North Macedonia are scaling up to the national level and expected to scale sideways to Albania. And we also know from the project teams that multiple follow-up initiatives are ongoing. For example, based on the project outcomes, the team elaborated 2 follow-up projects which have been initiated and implemented. So this really shows that the outcomes of this project have become the catalyst for longer-term impacts. And the second project is led by the Tuscan Island Biosphere Reserve from Italy. So this project aims to explore the sustainable use of water and insular ecosystems, notably through remote sensing techniques. So we can see, among other results, the monitoring network for water cycle was implemented, achieving 8 electrical conductivity, temperature, and the depth of groundwater. So one high precision lattimeter and 1 weather station were established. And also an open source system used for data presentation and the online system of water data visualization was developed. And then there is a water session established at museum on the Pianosa Island, created for students, local community, and visitors. And this session is still functioning, even though the project has been concluded. And additionally, the teachers were very interested in the project and are willing to connect the class content with this project. And in this case, we can see that the project outcomes will really contribute to formal education at schools. And we knew that it is something very challenging for the implementation of education for sustainable development. And so last but not least, all these key outcomes continued to contribute to the new research activities led by the Biosphere Reserve, which is happening now. And the next project is relating to the project is in the Living Coast Biosphere Reserve in UK, focuses on promoting sustainable drainage systems as let's say the system serves as a key tool for managing groundwater in urban areas. So this system aims to address this, surface water flooding and also water pollution. So among other outcomes, these sustainable drainage systems were established, of course, and monitoring of a local sustainable drainage system really increased confidence in their water quality benefits of the Biosphere Reserve. And additionally, baseline monitoring of wild park landscape was built, which is really useful for future monitoring for the Biosphere Reserve. And last but not least, evidence was collated from into a thesis at the University of Brighton. And in terms of the educational activities, it includes school visit, educational events, programs that were very well developed and organized, especially for schools in deprived areas engaged. And the wild park landscape will continue to be used as educational resources for on-site learning at schools for teachers and for students. Another key point to highlight is the community engagement throughout the whole project lifestyle. Let's say it helps build ownership of sustainable drainage system project for the communities, which have been engaged from the very beginning. And the next project is led by the Gauss du Galaxy Geopark in France. The project refers to a study of water exchanges between Gauss and the Seine River watershed. So this project successfully redefined the river watershed with the application of a series of innovative methodologies and new technologies. A spring source was discovered. The results were largely built on the successful collaboration between the Geopark and University of Bordeaux, notably in terms of the sampling campaigns conducted and samples analyzed. So young people played a key role in this project, especially young researchers working for this project. In addition, the full engagement of local municipality and communal organization, such as Syndicat du Bassin, is one of the success factors for the achievement of this project. And the project is part of a bigger project of 3 years, co-financed by the local municipality, which aims to better understand the local groundwater cycle, realizing coordinated water management. And the next project is led by high-tech country UNESCO Geopark in Romania. So it's relating to water quality and water footprint evaluation through citizen science in Geopark. So as we can see, 80 water samples were analyzed and 2 water footprint were assessed. So one platform for water quality data was developed, which will again continue to be in place and ensures the sustainability of the project results. In terms of the education component, so multiple educational materials were developed. They were used by students and educators in especially in UNESCO SPNet schools, which will be scaled up to all schools at the national level. Additionally, 2 sustainability exchange strategies were developed based on research results of water samples and water footprint evaluated, showcase how the project results contribute to local strategies development. So in conclusion, this project is a good example to showcase the collaboration of and partnership in the project between UNESCO site, UNESCO associated school networks, and UNESCO chair, UNESCO National Commission, local NGOs. So all these are contributing to the success of this project. And for the 3rd-year cycle, we have 5 new projects which are being implemented in 5 new UNESCO sites. So among 5 projects, 2 are water-related projects. The first one is led by Vis Archipelago Geopark in Croatia. The project focuses on hydrological monitoring, aiming for discovering new freshwater source. So it could be a potential karst aquifer on one island of the archipelago, which is lacking water source. So this project starts from literature review and hydrogeological mapping. The project implements a pre-feasibility study of efficient and rational use of drinking water and water usage for agriculture activities. We are looking forward to the outcomes which will be coming this year. And the next project for the third year cycle, it's implemented by Central Balkan Biosphere Reserve from Bulgaria. So the project focuses on assessing the forest ecosystems, including hydrological origin of the Cherny Osem River in the Biosphere Reserve. Building on the data collected and analyzed in research activities, this study aims to encourage scientific cooperation in the area and the collaboration of broader stakeholders and the local communities. And finally, this project aims to create guidelines for the sustainable use of natural resources in forest mountain watersheds. So the same thing in 2025 this year, more outcomes and results will be coming out for this project as well. So in conclusion, so these 7 different examples showcase the diverse methodologies and thematic priorities of the water integrated management in UNESCO sites. And again, we are happy to keep everyone in the loop for the further outcomes of this project, especially relating to the topics that we are presenting today. I am Jing Fang from UNESCO Regional Bureau for Science and Culture in Europe. So we happy to answer more questions and see you in the live expert session at the end of this week. Thank you.